Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Greek Myth class. I am Clara's mom. Today, we are going to discover the wonderful story of Orpheus, the greatest musician in ancient Greece, and his incredible journey to the underworld. Orpheus, a legendary musician in Greek myths, was believed to be the son of Apollo, the god of music. Some other stories say his mother was one of the 9 muses and his father a human king. Regardless, Orpheus' music was so magical that it would make animals, plants, and even the sea listen and dance to its tunes. Orpheus fell in love with a lovely girl named Eurydice. They got married, but sadly, Eurydice was bitten by a poisonous snake and passed away. Orpheus was heartbroken. Determined to bring back his beloved Eurydice, Orpheus embarked on a journey to the underworld. With the help of a water nymph who was moved by his beautiful music, he found a secret entrance hidden deep in a cave. Orpheus ventured deeper and deeper into the darkness below the earth, guided only by the melodies in his heart. First, he arrived at the river Styx, which separated the underworld from the world of living. He met Charon, the ferryman, who was responsible for carrying souls to the other side. Charon refused at first to carry him over, but Orpheus' music was so touching that even the stern ferryman couldn't resist. Once across the river, a fierce 3-headed dog, the Cerberus, snarled and growled at Orpheus, blocking his way. But with his enchanting music, Orpheus tamed the beast. Orpheus reached the palace of Hades and Persephone, the rulers of the underworld, and explained his mission. At first, both Hades and Persephone refused to give Eurydice back to Orpheus, because once a human came down to underworld, there's no going back. Orpheus then started to sing. He sang about his love for Eurydice and the deep sadness he felt without her. His music was so powerful that every dead soul in the underworld were moved, including the rulers of the underworld, Hades and Persephone. Finally, Hades allowed Eurydice to return, but with one condition. Orpheus couldn't look back until they reached the world of the living. Both of them agreed to this condition. Hand in hand, Orpheus and Eurydice started their journey back. Orpheus listened carefully, hoping to hear his beloved wife's footsteps. But Eurydice's footsteps were as silent as a whisper. Orpheus tried hard not to look back, even though he longed to see her. As they neared the surface and Orpheus saw the daylight, his joy overwhelmed him. In a moment of weakness, he looked back to make sure Eurydice was there. Unfortunately, she hadn't yet reached the surface, and she was pulled back into the darkness. Orpheus was heartbroken and couldn't be comforted. His music, once full of joy, was now filled with sorrow. That is the end of the sad story about Orpheus' journey to the underworld. Thank you for watching. If you like this story, please give a thumb up, leave me a comment, share it with your family and friends, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Goodbye.